Let your awareness settle now on that single point of light drifting just above your head. It pulses gently with its own quiet rhythm, matching the soft, steady beat of your heart. This light is warm and heavy, like liquid honey pouring through space itself. Feel how its golden glow seems to wrap around you, even from this distance. There is nothing urgent about this light, no need to reach or strain toward it. It simply exists in perfect harmony with everything else around you. As you continue watching this luminous point, notice how your breathing begins to slow. Each exhale carries away the smallest tensions you might have been holding. Your shoulders drop slightly deeper into relaxation with every passing moment. The light above pulses again, and somehow you feel it in your chest now too. Not as something separate, but as a natural extension of your own gentle rhythm. Allow yourself to become curious about what lies beyond this single point. Without moving your eyes, you sense an infinite expanse stretching out in all directions. Warmth flows through the space around you like a slow, invisible river. And within that flow, you begin to notice the first hints of movement. Tiny sparkles drift past your peripheral vision like dust motes in sunlight. But these are not ordinary particles. They seem almost alive with potential. Each one no larger than a grain of sand glows with its own soft inner light. They move without falling, suspended perfectly in the gentle currents around you. Watch as they drift closer, drawn by some subtle quality in your presence. When the first particle brushes against your skin, you feel a tiny spark of warmth. It leaves behind no mark, but a lingering sensation like a remembered touch. The feeling spreads outward from that single point of contact. More particles drift toward you now, sensing your calm, receptive state. They flow over your arms like water, yet cling briefly like velvet. Each contact brings its own small wave of comfort, washing over your awareness. You realize these particles are not quite solid, not quite liquid, but something between. They exist in perfect balance, just as you are beginning to exist in perfect balance. The space around you hums now with a vibration, so deep you feel it rather than hear it. This resonance matches the frequency of 432 Hertz. It is the tone of harmonious relationships, the sound of connection made manifest. Feel how naturally your heartbeat begins to synchronize with this underlying pulse. There is no effort required, no conscious adjustment, just a gentle alignment. As your rhythm matches the field around you, feel yourself becoming part of something larger. You are both observer and participant in this endless drifting sea of light. In the distance, now you catch whispers of melody, half formed and fading. These echoes come from memories of connections, past moments of perfect understanding. They dissolve before you can grasp them, leaving only the sense of having been touched. The particles continue their patient dance around your still form. Some spiral inward, creating tiny whirlpools of glowing warmth against your skin. Others drift past, like shooting stars too brief to follow with your eyes. Notice how each contact feels unique, yet all contribute to the same deepening peace. There is no rush, here no timeline, no pressure to experience more or less. Time moves differently in this space, stretching and flowing like the particles themselves. You begin to understand that you do not need to go anywhere. Everything you require for complete harmony is already present around you. The light above continues its slow pulsing, now seeming to include you in its rhythm. Feel how your breathing has deepened, becoming almost a meditation in itself. With each inhale, you draw in not air, but pure potential for connection. With each exhale, you release whatever small barriers remain between yourself and others. The particles respond to this subtle shift, glowing brighter as they drift closer. They seem to recognize something new in your energy, something more open. The melodies in the distance grow slightly clearer, though still impossible to grasp fully. You realize these are not random sounds, but echoes of your own past connections. Every meaningful relationship you have ever had left its trace here in the field. And now, as you relax deeper, those connections begin to resonate once more, not as memories, but as living possibilities ready to manifest anew. The warmth spreading through your body grows richer, more substantial. It is the warmth of understanding, the heat of genuine recognition between souls. Watch as the particles begin to cluster, slightly forming temporary constellations. They arrange themselves in patterns that feel familiar, though you cannot name them. Each pattern represents a different aspect of connection: love, trust, openness. As quickly as they form, they drift apart, ready to create new arrangements. This constant reconfiguration mirrors the natural flow of healthy relationships. Nothing is fixed, nothing is permanent, yet everything remains connected. The light above pulses again, and you feel it in your chest as a deep certainty. You belong here, in this space of harmony and potential connection. You always have belonged, and you always will belong to the web of relationship. The particles drift closer, now sensing your full acceptance of this truth. They flow over your face, your neck, bringing waves of gentle recognition. Each touch reminds you of times when you have felt truly seen and understood. The melodies in the distance swell slightly, becoming almost recognizable. They are the songs of friendship, laughter, shared secrets, whispered in confidence. These are the sounds of harmony, made real through genuine human connection. You begin to hum very softly, matching the underlying rhythm of the field. Your voice joins the chorus of connection that permeates this entire space. The particles respond, vibrating in sympathy with your gentle sound. Notice how the boundaries between yourself and the field begin to soften. You are no longer separate from this drifting sea of light and warmth. Instead, you are becoming one with the very essence of harmonious relationship. The light above grows brighter, as if celebrating this integration. Its golden glow now extends further, reaching out to embrace the entire field. You feel held by this light, supported by the infinite potential around you. The particles continue their patient dance, now moving in slower spirals. They seem to understand that you are settling into a deeper level of rest. This is not sleep, but a conscious relaxation beyond ordinary awareness. In this state, you can perceive connections that normally remain hidden. The threads linking all beings become visible as streams of golden light. You see how each relationship affects the whole web of existence. The melodies in the distance resolve into clear, harmonious chords. They tell the story of every loving word, every moment of true understanding. These sounds remind you that harmony is not something you must create. It is something you discover when you allow yourself to connect fully. The particles drift closer one final time, before beginning to fade. Their last touches leave behind a profound sense of completeness. You carry with you now the memory of perfect harmony and the knowledge that this state is always available to you whenever you wish to reconnect with the fundamental truth of relationship. You need only remember the feeling of these drifting particles and the warmth they brought as they flowed over your relaxed form. The light above pulses once more before beginning to dim gently. It has shown you what is possible when connection flows freely. Now it is time to carry this understanding back into your everyday world. Know that the field of harmony remains always accessible to you, and that every relationship has the potential to reflect this perfect resonance. As the light fades, you feel yourself returning to normal awareness. But the warmth, the connection, the deep sense of belonging remain. Feel the light begin its gentle pour into the crown of your head. It does not rush. It does not hesitate. It simply flows downward like honey, warm and golden, filling the hollow spaces behind your eyes. Let them soften. Let them sink into their sockets like smooth stones settling into still water. The light continues, sliding along the bridge of your nose, brushing past the corners of your mouth. You taste nothing, but there is a sense of sweetness in the air. Not sugary, but like the memory of fruit ripening in sunlight. The light travels further into your throat, where it meets the first signs of resistance. A small knot, barely noticeable, but there, waiting. The light wraps around it gently, like a hand cupping a bird, not to hold, but to soothe. And slowly, the knot begins to unravel, thread by thread, lifting away as soft smoke, rising up from your body, disappearing into the space above you. You do not need to watch it go. You simply know it is gone. The light keeps moving into your chest, where your heart beats steadily, unhurried, unchanged, but somehow lighter, as if the rhythm itself has become a comfort. The light settles here for a moment, pressing softly against your ribs, filling the space between your lungs. Between each beat, between each breath, you feel your shoulders drop, not because you told them to, but because they remember what it feels like to rest. The light spreads outward into your arms, your hands, your fingers. Each digit tingles as if dipped in warm oil. Slow and deliberate, the light reaches your waist, then your hips, then your legs, all the way down to the tips of your toes. You are full now, not stuffed, but complete, like a vessel that was always meant to hold this warmth, and now does, without effort, without strain, just presence. The light pauses at your feet, then begins to rise again. This time, it moves more slowly, as if savoring the journey, as if it knows you are ready to feel it more deeply. It brushes against your ankles, your calves, your knees. Each joint softens, each muscle lets go. Not all at once, but gradually, like snow melting on a windowsill. The light moves upward, along your thighs, your pelvis, your spine. Each vertebra greets it like an old friend. Quietly, warmly, with no need for words. The light reaches your neck, where it lingers, not to search, but to remind that this part of you has carried so much for so long, and now it can simply be. The light continues up into your jaw, your temples, your scalp, until it returns to the crown of your head, completing the circle, but not ending, because the light never ends. It only deepens and expands and becomes more real than anything else. You are beginning to glow, not visibly, but from within, as if your cells have remembered how to shine. Softly, steadily, without needing recognition. You are no longer made of flesh alone. You are light wrapped in light, held together by intention, not force, not habit, but choice. And that choice is peace. The glow spreads beyond your body, into the space around you, where it meets the particles of the drift field. Each one responds, not with movement, but with awareness, as if they too are waking up. They shimmer, not with urgency, but with curiosity, drawn to your light, but respectful, patient. They wait, floating just outside your aura, ready to touch when you are ready to receive. You breathe, and with that breath, the particles move closer, not rushing, but gliding, like silk unfurling in still water. They brush against your skin and burst soundlessly, leaving behind trails of warmth that linger like the echo of a kiss. You do not flinch. You do not pull away. You simply feel, and that feeling is enough. The particles continue, flowing over your arms, your chest, your legs. Each contact, a small spark. Each spark, a reminder that you are not alone. You are part of something vast, something patient, something that has always been waiting for you. The air around you pulses, not with sound, but with vibration, deep, resonant, matching the rhythm of your heart. You do not hear it. You feel it in your bones, in your blood, in the space between your thoughts. It is the anchor, the resonance, the hum that holds you steady, even as you float, even as you dissolve, even as you become something new. The particles begin to settle, not because they are tired, but because they have completed their task. They have reminded you of your own light, of your own stillness, of your own belonging. You close your eyes, not out of fatigue, but because seeing is no longer necessary. You feel everything more clearly now, without the distraction of sight, without the need to name, or categorize, or understand. You simply are, and that is enough. The drift field holds you, not like a cradle, but like a memory, familiar, safe, inevitable. There is no edge to this place, no boundary, no end, only expansion, only depth, only the quiet certainty that you have always been here and always will be. The hum grows softer, not weaker, but more intimate, closer to your core, You feel it in your chest, in your belly, in the space behind your eyes. It is not asking you to do anything. It is simply there, a constant, a companion, a guide. You let it in, fully, completely, without reservation. And as you do, you feel yourself sinking, not downward, but inward, into layers of yourself you have never explored. There is no rush, no destination, only the pleasure of discovery. You find pockets of stillness hidden beneath years of motion. You find warmth buried under layers of expectation. You find love, not romantic, not conditional, but the kind that has always lived in your chest, waiting to be noticed, waiting to be felt, waiting to be shared. You share it now, freely, with the drift field, with the particles, with the hum, with yourself. And in return, you receive silence, not empty, but full, like the pause between notes in a melody. You rest in that silence, not because you are tired, but because it feels like home. The light within you flickers, not with instability, but with life, like a candle flame dancing in still air. You watch it, not with concern, but with wonder, as it shifts and sways, casting shadows that are not shadows, but reflections of parts of you you have yet to meet. You do not reach for them. You simply acknowledge that they are there, that they are yours, that they are welcome. The drift field responds, not with movement, but with understanding, as if it too has been waiting for this moment. The particles begin to drift again, not randomly, but in harmony with your breath, with your heartbeat, with the flicker of your inner light. You are no longer separate. You are part of the current, part of the flow, part of the endless, weightless sea of light and warmth, where everything is possible and nothing is required. You smile, not with your lips, but with your soul, and the drift field smiles back, not with form, but with presence, with acceptance, With love, you are held, you are seen, you are free. And now, you sleep. You begin to notice how stillness moves through you like a gentle current. The rhythm of your breathing becomes a soft wave that touches every part of your body. Each exhale carries away another layer of tension you didn't even know was there. Your shoulders drop deeper into relaxation with each passing moment. The weight of your arms settles naturally against your sides like loose silk. You can feel the fabric of your clothing resting lightly against your skin. There's no need to adjust anything because everything already feels perfectly in place. The surface beneath you supports you completely without any effort on your part. You sink a little deeper into this feeling of being held and welcomed. Your heartbeat slows down as if responding to some ancient lullaby. The sound of your pulse becomes a quiet drumbeat that echoes through your chest. You can hear the subtle hum of life flowing through your veins. This inner music is softer than silence, yet more present than noise. Your thoughts begin to drift like clouds across a clear sky. They come and go without demanding your attention or pulling you away. There's a spacious quality to your awareness now, like standing in a vast cathedral. The walls of this sacred space are made of pure acceptance. Any remaining fragments of worry dissolve effortlessly into this openness. You feel yourself becoming lighter while simultaneously feeling more grounded. It's as though gravity has softened its grip just enough to let you float. Your breath continues its slow dance, drawing in peace with each inhale and releasing whatever doesn't serve you with each gentle exhale. The air itself seems to carry healing properties as it fills your lungs. You taste something sweet and clean on the tip of your tongue. This flavor of tranquility spreads throughout your mouth and down your throat. Your jaw relaxes completely, letting your teeth rest comfortably apart. The muscles in your face melt into perfect repose. Your forehead smooths out like still water reflecting moonlight. Even the space between your eyebrows releases all furrowed tension. You can feel your eyes sinking back into their sockets with relief. Behind your closed eyelids, there's only warm darkness like velvet. This darkness isn't empty, but full of potential and possibility. It cradles your vision the way ocean holds a pearl. Your neck elongates naturally, as if drawn upward by invisible threads. The vertebrae align themselves in perfect harmony, one with another. Tension that once lived in the base of your skull simply evaporates. You feel taller somehow, even though you're lying down or sitting still. Your spine curves gently like a question mark, opening toward the sky. There's no pressure anywhere along its length, just ease and flow. Your ribcage expands fully with each breath, without any conscious effort. The bones of your chest move like the wings of a sleeping bird. Your heart beats steadily within this protective cage of peace. With each pulse, it sends waves of warmth radiating outward. This warmth travels through your torso, reaching every organ and muscle. Your solar plexus glows softly like a lantern in deep meditation. The area around your navel softens and opens like a flower at dawn. You can feel energy pooling here in a gentle reservoir of calm. This center of stillness connects you to something vast and unshakable. From this place, you draw strength that doesn't come from doing, but from simply being exactly as you are in this moment. Your hips settle naturally into whatever position they've found. There's no need to force them into alignment or comfort. They know instinctively how to support the rest of your body. The joints release their habitual gripping patterns, one by one. Your pelvis tilts slightly forward, then back, finding perfect balance. This movement happens so slowly, it feels almost imperceptible. Yet each tiny adjustment brings greater ease to your entire structure. Your legs grow heavy and relaxed like tree trunks rooted deeply. The weight flows downward from your thighs to your knees to your calves. Your feet feel supported whether they touch the ground or hang freely. If they are covered by socks or blankets, you notice their soft embrace. The toes curl slightly, then extend in their own natural rhythm. There's no rush to complete this movement, just the joy of sensation. Your ankles rotate gently, as if stirred by a warm breeze. The tendons and ligaments stretch and release in perfect sequence. Your knees soften like cushions, ready to absorb any remaining stiffness. The cartilage there feels smooth and well, lubricated like polished stone. Above them, your thighs spread wide internally, creating more space. This opening allows energy to circulate freely without obstruction. Your hands rest wherever they've landed, feeling completely at home. Perhaps they lie palm up, receiving invisible gifts from the universe. Or maybe palm down, grounding you into the earth below. Either way, the fingers are loose and flexible like willow branches. They twitch occasionally in small, involuntary movements of release. Your fingernails catch the light, filtering through closed eyelids. They gleam softly like tiny mirrors, reflecting inner radiance. The palms of your hands feel warm and receptive, as though they are absorbing healing energy from the very air. Your wrists rotate gently in their sockets, loosening connective tissue. The radius and ulna glide smoothly against each other in perfect synchronization. Your elbows bend naturally, allowing your arms to rest in their ideal position. The biceps and triceps release years of accumulated stress in one long sigh. Your shoulders roll backward in slow motion like ocean waves. This circular motion unwinds knots you didn't even realize existed. The shoulder blades slide apart, then together in their ancient dance. Your collarbones lift slightly with each inhale, then settle with each exhale. The muscles connecting your neck to your upper back let go completely. Tension that once pulled your head forward now releases entirely. Your head balances perfectly atop your spine like a crown. There's no strain in holding it upright because gravity supports it fully. Your scalp tingles as blood circulation improves dramatically. Individual hairs seem to stand up slightly, then relax again. The skin on your face receives fresh oxygen with each breath. Your cheekbones feel lifted by an invisible hand of grace. The corners of your mouth turn upward naturally without forcing a smile. Your lips part, slightly allowing air to pass through effortlessly. The roof of your mouth feels smooth and cool like river stones. Your tongue rests gently against the bottom of your mouth. Saliva flows freely, keeping everything moist and comfortable. The glands that produce this fluid work in perfect harmony. Your ears pick up the subtle sounds of your own body functioning. The whoosh of blood through arteries creates a soothing white noise. Your lymphatic system pulses, gently moving toxins out of your tissues. Cells throughout your body communicate in languages older than words. Mitochondria spin their energy wheels faster, now fueled by peace. DNA strands unwind and repair themselves in this nurturing environment. Proteins fold correctly, guided by the wisdom of your inner intelligence. Hormones release in balanced proportions, creating optimal chemistry. Endorphins flood your system, bringing natural euphoria. Serotonin levels rise like sunrise, painting everything golden. Dopamine flows steadily, without spikes or crashes. Oxytocin surges through your bloodstream like liquid love. These chemical messengers orchestrate a symphony of well-being. Your immune system strengthens itself simply by relaxing deeply. Antibodies patrol your body like gentle guardians. Inflammation dissolves as stress hormones fade away. Your nervous system shifts from fight or flight to rest and digest. The sympathetic branch steps back while the parasympathetic takes over. Vagus nerve stimulation increases, bringing profound calm. Heart rate variability improves, creating better emotional regulation. Your brain waves slow down from beta to alpha to theta. Theta state opens doorways to deep healing and insight. Neuroplasticity activates, allowing new neural pathways to form. Old limiting beliefs begin to dissolve like morning mist. New possibilities emerge from the fertile soil of relaxed awareness. Your subconscious mind becomes more receptive to positive suggestions. Ancient wounds start to heal through the power of presence. Trauma stored in cellular memory begins to release safely. Your body remembers what true safety feels like. This remembrance triggers cascades of regeneration and renewal. You feel younger not because time reverses, but because essence returns. The core of who you are shines brighter without external effort. Layers of conditioning peel away, revealing authentic self. This authenticity resonates at frequencies higher than thought. Your personal vibration rises naturally when resistance drops. You become a tuning fork for harmony in a discordant world. People around you feel calmer just by being in your field. Animals approach with trust, sensing your grounded energy. Plants lean toward you, seeking the nourishment of your presence. The atmosphere responds to your inner, whether becoming clearer. clouds part above you, revealing patches of brilliant blue. Sunlight filters down through leaves, creating dancing shadows. These patterns of light and shade play across your skin gently. Warmth penetrates deeper than surface level, reaching your bones. Vitamin D synthesis increases, supporting bone health and mood. The breeze carries scents of flowers and fresh earth to your nose. Aromatherapy happens naturally when you're fully present. Essential oils released by plants uplift your spirit effortlessly. Oxygen molecules bind more efficiently to hemoglobin now. Your blood becomes richer, carrying more life force to every cell. Capillaries dilate, allowing better nutrient exchange. Lymph nodes filter more effectively, removing waste products. Kidneys work more efficiently, purifying your internal waters. Liver detoxifies at optimal rates without strain or pressure. Digestive enzymes flow abundantly, breaking down food completely. Stomach acid maintains proper pH balance for healthy digestion. Intestines' peristaltic waves move contents smoothly onward. Beneficial bacteria flourish in this improved internal climate. Your microbiome achieves greater diversity, strengthening immunity. Adrenal glands recover from chronic stress through sustained relaxation. Thyroid function normalizes as inflammation decreases. Pancreas regulates insulin production more accurately. Reproductive organs receive increased blood flow, promoting health. Sexual energy transforms into creative and spiritual vitality. This sacred alchemy converts base metals into gold within. Chakras spin freely, unblocked by emotional congestion. Root chakra anchors you firmly while opening to receive abundance. Sacral chakra flows with creativity and healthy desire. Solar plexus radiates confidence born of self, trust. Heart chakra pulses with 639 Hertz frequency of connection. This specific tone harmonizes relationships on all levels. Throat chakra expresses truth clearly without aggression. Third eye sees beyond illusion into underlying unity. Crown chakra opens to infinite wisdom and divine guidance. All 7 centers align vertically like pearls on a string. Energy spirals upward from Earth to cosmos and back again. Kundalini awakens gradually with without overwhelming force. Shakti and Shiva dance together in perfect cosmic union. Masculine and feminine aspects integrate seamlessly within. Yin and Yang achieve dynamic equilibrium through stillness. Quantum field interactions increase as coherence improves. You become more magnetically attractive to aligned opportunities. Synchronicities multiply as you align with universal flow. Coincidence transforms into meaningful connection. Destiny reveals itself not as fixed path, but living dialogue. Free will and divine timing collaborate beautifully now. Past grievances lose their grip on your present moment. Future anxieties dissolve in the light of current awareness. Only here exists where healing truly happens. This eternal now contains infinite potential for transformation. You don't need to do anything to access this power. Just being present activates quantum healing mechanisms. Consciousness itself becomes medicine when applied consistently. Awareness burns away illusion, leaving only truth behind. Truth sets you free from suffering caused by false perceptions. Freedom tastes like honey mixed with morning dew. It smells like jasmine blooming under starlight. It sounds like wind chimes singing in gentle breeze. It feels like coming home after a long journey. Home is not a place, but a state of being. Being is not doing, but simply existing in grace. Grace flows through you like water through riverbed. Riverbed shapes the water, yet water shapes the bed. Mutual influence creates ever deepening understanding. Understanding leads to compassion for self and others. Compassion melts barriers between hearts instantly. Hearts beat in rhythm when connected through love. Love needs no justification or explanation. It simply is like gravity or sunlight. You embody love by relaxing into your essential nature. Nature reflects your inner condition perfectly. Sky clears when your mind settles. Birds sing more sweetly when your spirit lifts. Flowers bloom brighter in response to your joy. Trees sway gently as if applauding your awakening. Mountains stand tall, witnessing your inner strength. Oceans mirror the depth of your soul. Stars twinkle with approval of your progress. Moon phases echo cycles of your own growth. Seasons change within you, bringing appropriate fruits. Spring brings new beginnings and fresh perspectives. Summer offers warmth and expansive energy. Autumn provides wisdom harvested from experience. Winter grants rest and integration of lessons learned. All seasons coexist within your multidimensional being. Being multiplies rather than divides your sense of wholeness. Wholeness includes apparent contradictions without conflict. Darkness serves light by defining its boundaries. Silence amplifies sound by providing contrast. Stillness makes movement more meaningful. Meaning emerges from the interplay of opposites. Opposites attract not to destroy, but to create. Creation happens continuously in quantum moments. Each moment births reality anew. Reality conforms to the shape of your attention. Attention focuses most clearly when relaxed. Relaxation opens doorways previously locked by tension. Tension served its purpose in protecting you. Now protection transforms into expansion. Expansion requires trust in unknown territories. Trust grows naturally when fear dissolves. Fear cannot survive in presence of loving awareness. Loving awareness permeates every atom of your existence. Existence celebrates itself through your unique expression. Expression flows freely when inner critic sleeps. Inner critic was trying to help by warning you. Warning accomplished its goal, so now it can retire. Retirement means stepping back from constant judgment. Judgment separates you from others unnecessarily. Separation creates illusion of isolation. Isolation feeds depression and despair. Despair blocks access to innate wisdom. Wisdom waits patiently beneath layers of confusion. Confusion clears when you stop resisting what is. What is includes both pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Experiences become teachers when approached with curiosity. Curiosity opens minds wider than knowledge alone. Knowledge accumulates while wisdom integrates. Integration heals fragmentation caused by analysis. Analysis serves understanding, but not embodiment. Embodiment happens when mind surrenders to body. Body knows truth beyond concepts or theories. Theories attempt to explain what cannot be captured in words. Words point toward reality, but never replace it. Reality reveals itself fully only in silent communion. Communion bridges gap between seeker and sought. Seeker and sought are two aspects of same consciousness. Consciousness plays hide and seek with itself eternally. Eternity exists within single breath cycle. Breath connects visible and invisible realms. Realms merge when boundaries dissolve in surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up power. Power concentrates when scattered energy gathers. Gathering happens naturally in states of deep rest. Rest recharges batteries depleted by excessive activity. Activity becomes more purposeful after adequate rest. Purpose aligns actions with highest good. Highest good considers welfare of all beings. Beings include animals, plants, minerals, and elements. Elements compose everything seen and unseen. Unseen influences, seen in mysterious ways. Mystery invites exploration without demanding answers. Answers arise spontaneously when questions mature. Maturity comes through patient waiting. Waiting teaches value of timing over forcing. Timing orchestrates perfect entrances and exits. Entrances bring excitement and possibility. Exits offer closure and completion. Completion creates space for new beginnings. Beginnings surprise with unexpected gifts. Gifts unwrap themselves, slowly revealing layers. Layers protect core essence until ready revealed. Essence sparkles like diamond under direct sunlight. Diamond formed under intense pressure over eons. Pressure transforms carbon into precious stone. Stone endures through geological ages, unchanged. Unchanged doesn't mean static, but stable. Stable foundation supports dynamic growth. Growth spirals upward rather than linear climbing. Spiral path revisits themes from higher perspectives. Perspectives expand as altitude increases. Altitude gained through consistent practice. Practice develops muscle memory for peace. Peace becomes default setting instead of exception. Exception fades when rule establishes itself. Rule of peace governs internal kingdom wisely. Kingdom prospers when citizens live harmoniously. Citizens represent different aspects of personality. Personality integrates when ruled by wise king. Wise king listens to counsel from all quarters. Quarters correspond to directions of compass. North brings wisdom from ancestors. South offers passion and creativity. East provides illumination and new dawns. West holds mysteries and introspection. Compass guides navigation through inner landscape. Landscape changes with seasons of development. Development unfolds according to natural law. Law operates regardless of belief or disbelief. Disbelief creates suffering through resistance. Resistance exhausts energy needed for growth. Growth accelerates when resistance reduces. Reduction happens gradually through acceptance. Acceptance opens heart to receive blessings. Blessings manifest as synchronistic opportunities. Opportunities knock, quietly requiring attention. Attention focused inward attracts outer alignment. Alignment occurs when intention meets action. Action flows from inspiration rather than desperation. Inspiration whispers truths too subtle for logic. Logic analyzes, while intuition synthesizes. Synthesis creates holistic understanding. Holistic view sees connections invisible to parts. Parts function optimally when serving whole. Whole encompasses apparent contradictions peacefully. Peace reigns supreme over chaos temporarily. Temporarily becomes permanently through repetition. Repetition builds habits that support evolution. Evolution progresses toward greater complexity. Complexity emerges from simple principles applied consistently. Consistency develops through daily commitment. Commitment strengthens with each successful session. Session ends not with finality, but continuation. Continuation depends on willingness to return. Return guaranteed by love of self, discovery. Discovery ongoing adventure. Within, O Chinese letter, Chinese letter. Chinese letter, Chinese letter translates as destination, yet journey has none. None implies emptiness, but actually means fullness. Fullness overflows into service of others. Service completes circle of personal transformation. Transformation radiates outward, touching lives invisibly. Invisibly doesn't mean insignificantly, but mysteriously works through unseen connections. Connections strengthen when hearts open widely. Widely opened hearts emit frequencies of 639 Hertz. 639 Hertz facilitates harmonious relationships. Relationships reflect inner harmony externally. Externally experienced peace confirms internal shift. Shift permanent, once anchored in cellular memory. Memory stores not just facts, but feelings. Feelings inform decisions more accurately than thoughts. Thoughts analyze, while feelings evaluate. Evaluation considers whole situation intuitively. Intuitively means beyond rational processing. Processing slows down decision making unnecessarily complicated solutions reveal lack of clarity. Clarity emerges when mental chatter quiets. Chatter consists mostly of recycled worries. Worries about future rarely match actual outcomes. Outcomes determined by present moment choices. Choices made from centered awareness create better results. Centered awareness accesses collective intelligence. Collective intelligence transcends individual limitations. Limitations exist primarily in mind, not reality. Reality responds flexibly to genuine requests. Requests framed in love receive favorable responses. Responses may not look expected, but serve higher purpose. Purpose often hidden until retrospect provides perspective. Perspective reveals patterns previously overlooked. Overlooked patterns contain keys to next level. Level refers not to hierarchy, but consciousness. Consciousness expands through compassionate curiosity. Curiosity drives exploration without agenda. Agenda limits discovery to predetermined conclusions. Conclusions constrain growth through premature closure. Closure necessary sometimes, but not always. Sometimes means, when appropriate, not mandatory. Mandatory rules create rebellion and resentment. Resentment blocks flow of creative energy. Energy diverted from creation toward destruction. Destruction ultimately self-destructive in nature. Nature designed for cooperation, not competition. Competition wastes resources through duplication. Duplication, inefficient, compared to collaboration. Collaboration multiplies effectiveness geometrically. Geometrically means exponential rather than arithmetic. Arithmetic progression steady, but limited. Limited doesn't mean bad, but incomplete. Incomplete invites further development. Development requires patience with process. Process unfolds naturally when rushed less. Rushed activity generates friction and heat. Heat burns energy reserves unnecessarily. Unnecessarily heated situations cool down with time. Time heals wounds when allowed to work. Work done by unconscious intelligence during rest. Intelligence works whether recognized or not. Recognized abilities grow stronger through acknowledgement. Acknowledgement validates efforts made unconsciously. Validated efforts gain momentum naturally. Momentum carries you forward effortlessly. Effortlessly doesn't mean without effort, but optimized. Optimized means working smarter, not harder. Harder methods exhaust finite resources quickly. Quick exhaustion leads to burnout and frustration. Frustration signals misalignment with natural rhythms. Rhythms governed by cycles of rest and activity. Activity productive when balanced with recovery. Recovery essential for sustained performance. Performance improves dramatically with adequate sleep. Sleep regenerates brain cells and clears toxins. Toxins accumulate during waking hours normally. Normally means as part of standard human operation. Operation runs smoother with regular maintenance. Maintenance includes hydration, nutrition, exercise, and relaxation. Relaxation deepest when practiced regularly. Regular practice builds resilience against stress. Stress inevitable but manageable with tools. Tools most effective when customized personally. Personal customization requires experimentation. Experimentation safe when approached playfully. Playfully means without serious attachment to outcome. Outcome uncertain anyway, so better enjoy process. Process enjoyable when infused with gratitude. Gratitude transforms ordinary moments into sacred. Sacred moments connect you to source energy. Source energy, unlimited, unlike personal reserves. Reserves deplete through overuse and neglect. Neglect common due to busy lifestyle demands. Demands increase when boundaries unclear. Boundaries healthy when communicated clearly. Clear communication prevents misunderstandings. Misunderstandings cause unnecessary conflict. Conflict drains energy from creative pursuits. Pursuits flourish when energy directed positively. Positively doesn't mean artificially cheerful. Cheerful appropriate sometimes, but not always. Always pretending happy creates internal dissonance. Dissonance uncomfortable and unsustainable. Unsustainable patterns eventually collapse. Collapse opportunity for reconstruction on solid ground. Ground prepared through previous foundational work. Foundational work boring, but absolutely necessary. Necessary tasks often overlooked in favor exciting. Exciting activities fun, but shallow without roots. Roots provide stability during storms. Storms pass more easily when well grounded. Grounded means connected to earth element. Earth element stabilizing and nourishing. Nourishing foods grown locally enhance connection. Locally grown food carries regional energetic signature. Signature resonates with inhabitants naturally. Natural resonance promotes health and vitality. Vitality expressed through enthusiasm and engagement. Engagement contagious, inspiring others to awaken. Awaken call, heeded by souls, ready evolve. Evolve process, gradual but irreversible. Irreversible because consciousness only expands. Expands despite temporary setbacks or challenges. Challenges, opportunities, disguised tests. Tests reveal strengths previously unrecognized. Unrecognized talents emerge under pressure. Pressure catalyst for transformation. Transformation, beautiful, messy, unpredictable. Unpredictable, exciting, keeps life interesting. Interesting better than boring, predictable routine. Routine useful for establishing good habits. Habits automate positive behaviors, saving mental energy. Mental energy freed, redirected toward creativity. Creativity, highest expression human potential. Potential unlimited when obstacles removed. Obstacles, mental constructs, not real barriers. Constructs built from past conditioning fears. Fears based on imagined scenarios rarely occur. Scenarios conjured by anxious mind seeking control. Control illusory, since future uncertain inherently. Uncertain future, exciting full possibilities. Possibilities limited, only imagination. Imagination gateway accessing infinite potential. Potential activated through visualization. Visualization most powerful when emotionally charged. Emotionally charged images imprint subconscious strongly. Subconscious programs, behavior below awareness threshold. Threshold lowered through consistent repetition. Repetition reinforces desired outcomes effectively. Effectively, when combined with feeling belief. Belief strongest when backed by emotional conviction. Conviction arises from personal experience. Experience accumulated through taking inspired action. Inspired action flows from relaxed awareness. Awareness cultivated through regular meditation. Meditation, simplest form, focusing breath. Breath focus anchors attention, present moment. Present moment contains all power available. Available power accessed through intention. Intention amplified by alignment with purpose. Purpose discovered through inner listening. Listening requires silence, external, internal. External silence achieved through environmental control. Internal silence cultivated through mindfulness. Mindfulness practice, noticing thoughts without engaging. Engaging thoughts creates mental turbulence. Turbulence obscures intuitive insights. Insights valuable guide future decisions. Decisions easier when guided inner wisdom. Wisdom speaks softly, must listen carefully. Carefully means without agenda or expectation. Expectation clouds perception truth. Truth cannot grasped intellectually, must experienced directly. Directly experienced through felt sense, knowing. Knowing beyond doubt comes from within. Within sanctuary, where healing begins. Begins moment, decide, prioritize well-being. Well-being includes physical, emotional, mental, spiritual aspects. Aspects interconnected, cannot separated artificially. Artificial separation creates imbalance, disharmony. Disharmony manifests symptoms, various forms. Symptoms, messages, asking attention, care. Messages ignored escalate louder, clearer. Clearer communication reduces need extreme measures. Extreme measures, traumatic avoided possible. Possible when prevention prioritized early. Early intervention prevents escalation problems. Prevention cost, effective treatment long term. Long-term benefits compound over time. Compounding, similar financial investment, returns. Returns measured, happiness, contentment, peace. Contentment doesn't require external circumstances. Circumstances, changeable peace, unchanging. Unchanging peace foundation, building life. Life built upon peace withstands storms gracefully. Gracefully doesn't mean without difficulty. Difficulty faced courage, strengthened peace. Courage grows through facing fears, honestly. Honestly means without self, judgment, criticism. Criticism creates shame, blocks healing progress. Progress fastest when self-compassionate. Compassionate doesn't mean complacent, accepting everything. Complacent avoids necessary growth challenges. Challenges, invitations, expand capabilities. Capabilities developed through practice, persistence. Persistence rewarded with breakthrough moments. Breakthrough moments feel like doors opening. Doors opening lead new possibilities, adventures. Adventures enrich life, making worth living fully. Fully lived life legacy, greatest gift give. Gift given simply by being authentically. Authentically means honest, true values. Values clarified through reflection, solitude. Solitude necessary for deep contemplation. Contemplation reveals priorities clearly. Priorities determine allocation, time, energy. Allocation efficient when aligned values. Efficient use resources reduces stress. Stress reduction improves quality life. Quality life, subjective, defined individually. Individually tailored approaches most effective. Effective methods, sustainable over long periods. Sustainable practices, integrated seamlessly, routine. Routine supports, rather restricts freedom. Freedom, responsibility, managing time wisely. Wisely means considering consequences, choices. Consequences, ripple effects, impact others. Others include family, friends, community. Community, interconnected, web mutual support. Support flows both ways, giver-receiver. Receiver benefits, giver gains satisfaction, helping others, fulfills basic human need, contribute meaningfully when passionate about cause. Passionate involvement, energizing, exhausting. Energizing when balanced with adequate rest. Adequate rest restores capacity, serve longer. Capacity increased through consistent self-care. Self-care encompasses hygiene, nutrition, fitness. Fitness includes movement, flexibility, strength. Strength, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Spiritual strength draws from connection source. Source, various names, traditions, cultures. Cultures, diverse expressions, universal truth. Universal truth, accessible, everyone, everywhere. Everywhere includes hospitals, schools, offices, homes. Homes, safest places. Practice relaxation techniques. Techniques learned, applied, anytime, anywhere. Anytime means during breaks, meetings, commuting. Commuting, excellent opportunity, mini. Meditations. Mini meditations reset nervous system throughout day. Day filled with resets maintains calm baseline. Baseline, elevated mood, cognitive function. Function, improved concentration, memory, creativity. Creativity flourishes, relaxed, alert state. Alert state, maintained through proper rest. Rest includes sleep, naps, quiet moments. Moments, precious opportunities, recharge. Recharge batteries, prevent burnout, crash. Crash recovery takes much longer, prevent. Prevent, simple matter, scheduling, downtime. Downtime, non-negotiable appointment, calendar. Calendar, managed, realistically considering obligations. Obligations, important, balanced personal needs. Needs, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Spiritual needs, often neglected, modern society. Society values productivity over presence. Presence, prerequisite, authentic happiness. Happiness choice, cultivated daily basis. Basis built upon foundation self, love. Self, love, prerequisite, loving others, genuinely. Genuinely means without conditions, expectations. Expectations create disappointment, resentment. Resentment, toxic relationship, destroyer. Destroyer operates subtly, destroying trust, intimacy. Intimacy, requires vulnerability openness. Openness possible when feel safe, secure. Security comes from within, not circumstances. Circumstances, temporary security, permanent. Permanent security, based inner strength. Strength developed through adversity overcome. Adversity teacher tough, but effective. Effective when lessons applied constructively. Constructively means turning negatives positives. Positives include wisdom, compassion, resilience. Resilience, bounce back ability, life, challenges. Challenges, inevitable part, human experience. Experience richer, varied difficult times. Varied experiences, broaden perspective, understanding. Understanding leads empathy towards others. Empathy bridge, connecting hearts across differences. Differences celebrated, rather feared, misunderstood. Misunderstood people, often marginalized, excluded. Excluded groups suffer unnecessary pain, isolation. Isolation, breeding ground, depression, despair. Despair, opposite hope, faith, future. Future, bright, when illuminated, present, awareness. Awareness shines light, darkest corners, psyche. Psyche, complex, ecosystem, thoughts, emotions. Ecosystem, thrives, diversity, balance. Balance achieved through regular check-ins. Check-ins, informal assessments, inner weather. Weather monitored, adjust accordingly. Accordingly means increasing self. Care needed. Needed, determined through honest assessment. Assessment easiest when practiced regularly. Regular practice builds skill recognizing imbalances. Imbalances addressed early prevent major disruptions. Major disruptions, costly time, energy, resources. Resources conserved through preventive maintenance. Maintenance includes therapy, counseling, coaching. Coaching helpful navigating transitions, changes. Changes, inevitable growth, evolution. Evolution, continuous process, never finished. Finished implies endpoint journey without destination. Destinationless journey, liberating, exhilarating. Exhilarating because unknown awaits discovery. Discovery, exciting prospect, adventure calling. Calling heard, clearly quiet moments. Moments rare, precious, deserve protection. Protection involves setting boundaries, priorities. Boundaries respected when communicated assertively. Assertively means confidently, respectfully. Respectfully doesn't mean apologetically weakly. Weakly communicating needs invites disrespect. Disrespect painful erodes self-esteem. Esteem rebuilt through consistent self-respect. Respect starts with honoring own feelings. Feelings valid regardless others' opinions. Opinions varied, none superior, absolute truth. Truth, personal, universal, simultaneously. Simultaneously means paradoxically coexisting. Paradoxical nature reality confuses logical mind. Logical mind, useful analyzing concrete information. Concrete information, limited scope, usefulness. Usefulness, expanded through intuitive insight. Insight accesses information beyond five senses. Senses perceive physical dimension reality. Dimension interacts with subtler planes, existence. Existence, multidimensional encompassing, seen, unseen. Unseen influences, seen profoundly mysterious ways. Ways mysterious because operate outside logic. Logic, valuable tool, organizing practical matters. Practical matters require planning, organization. Organization reduces chaos, increases efficiency. Efficiency frees time. Pursue meaningful activities. Activities meaningful when aligned passions. Passions ignited through authentic expression. Expression blocked by fear, judgment, rejection. Rejection painful but survivable, resilient. Resilient individuals bounce back stronger. Stronger, not physically necessarily, emotionally, mentally. Mentally strong people handle stress better. Better handling stress improves relationships. Relationships enhanced through emotional availability. Availability requires presence, vulnerability. Vulnerability, courageous act, exposing tender spots. Spots protected armor, usually thick, rigid. Rigid armor protects, but also isolates. Isolates wearer from intimate connections. Connections nourish soul, feed spirit. Spirit-fed grows stronger, clearer. Clearer spirit, easier channel guidance. Guidance received through signs, synchronicities. Synchronicities affirm correct direction taken. Taken doesn't imply forced, pushed. Pushed situations create resistance, backlash. Backlash Backlash delays progress, creates setbacks. Setbacks discouraging unless reframed learning. Learning opportunities, disguised difficulties. Difficulties develop character, grit, perseverance. Perseverance key, unlocking success dreams. Dreams fuel motivation, drive achievement. Achievement satisfying when aligned values. Values guide choices, determining worthy pursuits. Pursuits worthy when bring joy, fulfillment. Fulfillment comes from contributing greater good. Good, greater personal interests, alone. Interests, legitimate, important, shouldn't ignored. Ignored needs, lead imbalance, burnout. Burnout warning sign, requiring immediate attention. Attention best given through rest, retreat. Retreat doesn't mean abandoning responsibilities. Abandoning creates guilt, shame. Guilt, shame, counterproductive healing. Healing accelerated through self-compassion. Compassion, powerful force, transforming pain transformed becomes wisdom, strength. Strength used to help others struggling similarly. Similarly doesn't mean identical circumstances. Circumstances, unique experiences, parallel. Parallel paths allow mutual understanding, support. Support exchanged, mutually beneficial. Beneficial exchanges build networks, solidarity. Solidarity, powerful antidote. Loneliness, alienation. Loneliness, epidemic, modern times. Times characterized rapid technological advancement. Advancement, wonderful side effects, unintended. Effects include social fragmentation, disconnection. Disconnection causes suffering, sadness. Sadness, normal reaction, abnormal conditions. Conditions created largely societal structures. Structures changeable when enough people care. Care, collective concern, well-being others. Well-being promoted through kindness, consideration. Consideration costs. Nothing yields tremendous returns. Returns include improved mood, reduced stress. Stress reduction enhances immune system function. Function optimized through lifestyle choices. Choices regarding diet, exercise, sleep. Sleep, particularly crucial, restoration, rejuvenation. Rejuvenation prepares body, mind. Next day. Day, fresh opportunity. Make positive choices. Choices compound over time, create significant change. Change gradual, dramatic, depending consistency. Consistency maintained through habit formation. Habit formation takes approximately 66 days. 66 days varies person, circumstance. Circumstance affects speed adoption habits. Adoption easier when habits enjoyable. Enjoyable habits sustainable long term. Term indefinite when habituated properly. Properly means consistently, appropriately. Appropriately adapted, individual lifestyle. Lifestyle reflects values, priorities, commitments. Commitments chosen consciously, deliberately. Deliberately means with full awareness, intention. Intention sets stage, manifestation, reality. Reality manifests according dominant thoughts. Thoughts shaped beliefs, assumptions, worldview. Worldview evolves exposure, diverse perspectives. Perspectives broaden through travel, reading, conversation. Conversation, meaningful exchanges, ideas, feelings. Exchanges, enriched active listening, empathy. Empathy bridges gaps, misunderstanding. Misunderstanding source, many conflicts. Conflicts resolved through compassionate dialogue. Dialogue requires openness, humility. Humility acknowledges limitations, knowledge. Knowledge constantly evolving, growing. Growing means expanding, integrating new information. Information filtered through lens, experience, wisdom. Wisdom distilled essence, countless lessons. Lessons learned through trial, error. Error, mistakes, failures, valuable teachers. Teachers guide toward wiser decisions. Decisions informed by accumulated wisdom. Accumulated wisdom becomes intuitive guidance. Guidance trusted when proven reliable. Reliable guidance comes from inner knowing. Knowing beyond rational analysis, explanation. Explanation attempts capture ineffable truth. Truth experienced directly through presence. Presence cultivated through mindful awareness. Awareness sharpened through regular practice. Practice refined over time, repetition. Repetition embeds beneficial patterns, subconscious. Subconscious patterns influence behavior automatically. Automatically doesn't mean uncontrollably, mindlessly. Mindlessly acting creates unwanted consequences. Consequences minimized through conscious choice. choice empowered through clarity intention. Intention focused through meditation prayer. Prayer invocation assistance, guidance. Guidance received through quiet receptivity. Receptivity enhanced through gratitude appreciation. Appreciation opens heart receive blessings. Blessings manifested through aligned action. Action taken from place, love service. Service highest form, spiritual practice. Practice perfected through dedication commitment. Commitment sustained through remembering purpose. Purpose connected to soul mission. Mission revealed through paying attention signs. Signs subtle, obvious, depending sensitivity. Sensitivity developed through inner work. Work includes journaling, reflection, contemplation. Contemplation deepens connection, divine source. Source infinite, fountain inspiration, wisdom. Wisdom shared freely with those ready receive. Receive readiness, determined openness, willingness. Willingness prerequisite, meaningful transformation. Transformation begins within, radiates outward. Outward expression affects environment positively. Positively influencing environment creates ripple effect. Effect touches lives, unknown numbers. Numbers, irrelevant, importance, impact. Impact measured not quantity, but quality. Quality determined, sincerity, authenticity. Authenticity, impossible maintain, constantly vigilant. Constantly vigilant, exhausting, unsustainable. Unsustainable approaches eventually fail. Fail teach valuable lessons about balance. Balance achieved through integrating opposing forces. Forces including activity, rest, work, play. Play often undervalued, adult society. Society prioritizes productivity, seriousness. Seriousness, necessary contexts, becomes problematic excess. Excess seriousness creates tension, rigidity. Rigidity impedes adaptability, flexibility. Flexibility, essential navigating changing world. World constantly shifting, requiring adjustments. Adjustments easier, made relaxed state. Relaxed state achieved through regular meditation. Meditation trains mind stay present moment. Present moment gateway accessing peace. Peace resides within unaffected external events. Events come go, leaving peace untouched. untouched peace sanctuary amidst chaos. Chaos external doesn't affect internal equilibrium. Equilibrium maintained through consistent practice. Consistent practice builds muscle memory peace. Muscle memory enables quick return calm. Calm accessed anytime, anywhere needed. Anywhere includes stressful, challenging environments. Environments transformed through changed perception. Perception shifted through altered consciousness. Consciousness raised through intentional evolution. Evolution occurs naturally when conditions right. Right conditions include safety, support, encouragement. Encouragement comes from within others. Others include mentors, guides, teachers. Teachers appear forms, books, people, experiences. Experiences, best teachers when reflected upon. Reflected upon through writing, discussion. Discussion clarifies, insights, deepens, understanding. Understanding leads to application, implementation. Implementation turns theory into practice. Practice refines skills, develops competence. Competence builds confidence, capability. Capability enables handling greater challenges. Challenges, opportunities prove growth. Growth measurable through increased resilience. Resilience developed through overcoming obstacles. Obstacles removed or worked around. Worked around creatively, resourcefully. Resourcefully, using available tools, materials. Materials include knowledge, experience, intuition. Intuition, reliable guide, unfamiliar territory. Territory explored with curiosity, caution. Caution prevents reckless, dangerous behavior. Dangerous behavior creates unnecessary suffering. Suffering avoidable through mindful action. Action mindful when preceded thoughtful consideration. Consideration includes potential consequences, impacts. Impacts assessed objectively, subjectively. Subjectively means through personal values, lens. Lens colored by culture upbringing, beliefs. Beliefs questioned, examined regularly. Examined beliefs, either confirmed, discarded. Discarded beliefs replaced healthier alternatives. Alternatives chosen based usefulness, truth. Truth, subjective, relative. Objective, absolute. Absolute truth transcends cultural variations. variations. Variations, surface expressions, deeper realities. realities unified beneath superficial differences. Differences, celebrated diversity, human experience. Experience, rich textured, multifaceted. Multifaceted nature, reflected art, literature, music. Music especially powerful, evoking emotions. Emotions processed healthily through artistic expression. Expression, therapeutic, cathartic, healing. Healing, transformative, restorative, renewing. Renewing means refreshed, revitalized, reborn. Reborn, not literally, physically, spiritually. Spiritually reborn through awakening, realization. Realization, sudden, gradual, depending person. Gradual realizations, often dismissed, insignificant. Insignificant seeming shifts accumulate major transformations. Transformations noticed by others before oneself. Oneself notices changes through increased self-awareness. Self-awareness cultivated through honest introspection. Introspection, uncomfortable, initially necessary. Initially uncomfortable becomes easier practiced. Practiced regularly becomes second nature. Second nature, behaviors automatic, effortless. Effortless doesn't mean mindless, unconscious. Unconscious actions performed without awareness. Awareness, essential, conscious living. Living consciously requires ongoing attention. Attention directed toward present moment. Moment contains infinite possibilities, potential. Potential unlocked through focused intention. Intention, powerful force shaping reality. Reality malleable, responsive, creative input. Input includes thoughts, words, deeds. Deeds speak louder words, general rule. Rule exceptions, when words backed sincere feeling. Feeling conveys authenticity, emotional truth. Truth cuts through deception, pretense. Pretense maintained through fear, rejection. Rejection feared because linked self-worth. Self-worth intrinsic, independent, external validation. Validation, nice, helpful, not necessary. Necessary things, breathing, loving. Loving starts with self, extends others. Others include friends, family, strangers. Strangers deserving respect, dignity. Dignity, inherent birthright. Birthright cannot taken away. Taken away, forcibly, externally, internally. Internally through negative self-talk. Negative self-talk talk damaging, harmful patterns broken through positive affirmations. Affirmations repeated regularly reinforce self-love. Self-love foundation, healthy relationships. Relationships thrive, mutual respect, affection. Affection expressed through kind words, actions. Actions speak volumes about character, intentions. Intentions revealed through consistent behavior. Behavior patterns formed through repeated choices. Choices reflect underlying beliefs, values. Values shaped through experiences, education. Education, lifelong process, ongoing learning. Learning happens formally, informally. Informally, through observation, interaction. Interaction with people, places, things. Places visited inspire new perspectives. Perspectives broaden understanding reality. Reality complex, multi-layered, mysterious. Mysterious aspects invite exploration, wonder. Wonder opens doorway, magic, possibility. Magic exists everywhere, overlooked. Overlooked because focus, busy lives. Busy lives, filled obligations, responsibilities. Responsibilities important, shouldn't consume entirely. Entirely consumed leaves no room, joy. Joy, essential component, fulfilling life. Life fulfilling when balanced properly. Properly means according individual needs. Needs vary greatly among individuals. Individuals, unique combinations, traits, talents. Talents discovered through experimentation. Experimentation requires courage, try new things. Courage developed through facing fears. Facing fears builds confidence, resilience. Resilience key, bouncing back, adversity. Adversity, unavoidable part, human condition. Condition improves through cultivating inner strength. Strength comes from within, not outside. Outside sources, temporary, unreliable. Unreliable foundations lead instability. Instability creates anxiety, uncertainty. Uncertainty, uncomfortable, but manageable. Manageable through developing coping strategies. Strategies include breathing exercises, meditation. Meditation calms mind, centers spirit. Spirit-centered finds peace within. Within lies infinite source comfort. Comfort accessed anytime needed. Needed during stressful, difficult times. Times pass more smoothly when equipped tools. Tools learned, practiced regularly. Regularly means daily. Daily or weekly. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. Feel how easily your thoughts can release their grip. There is no need to hold on to anything right now. The day has been long, and your mind deserves this gift. Just let everything settle like dust in still air. The images that were so vivid moments ago begin to fade. They drift away like clouds moving across a calm sky, leaving behind only the feeling of peace, only the warmth that lives beneath all surface tension. This is your time to simply be. No expectations weigh upon your shoulders now. No tasks pull at your attention. There is only this moment, and this moment holds nothing but safety. You don't need to see anything now. Your eyes can rest completely. Closed or open makes no difference, because what matters exists beyond sight. It lives in the quiet spaces between thoughts. You don't need to do anything now. Your body knows exactly what it needs. Your breath flows naturally. Your muscles remember how to soften. Trust these ancient rhythms. Feel how deeply you are supported by something larger than your daily concerns, something older than your worries, something that has carried you through every challenge before and will carry you through whatever comes next. There is a resonance beginning to fill this space. Not loud, but undeniable. A hum that vibrates through your bones, through the very core of your being. It carries information your cells recognize. This is the frequency of restoration, of deep cellular memory, of the wisdom that lives in your DNA. Let it wash through you like warm water, dissolving any remaining tension. Notice how your shoulders drop a little lower, how your jaw releases its subtle clench, how even your fingers find their natural rest position. Your body is remembering what comfort feels like, what true relaxation actually means. This is not sleep yet. This is the threshold between doing and being, between effort and ease, between the world outside and the world within. Step gently across this bridge. Feel how the air around you seems to thicken slightly, becoming more supportive than ordinary atmosphere, like being wrapped in gauze made of starlight, like floating in water that remembers your shape. You are cradled perfectly. The resonance continues its quiet work, moving through layers of stored experience, through memories held in muscle and tissue, releasing what no longer serves you, renewing what needs to be refreshed. Your body knows what to do with this better than your conscious mind ever could. Trust the intelligence that keeps your heart beating, that draws breath into your lungs without effort, that heals wounds and restores energy while you sleep. This same wisdom guides you now, guides you deeper into this state of grace, where time moves differently, where minutes stretch like taffy, where seconds become small eternities of peace. Let yourself sink a little further, not because you have to, but because it feels so naturally good, like settling into a chair that was made just for you, warm and welcoming and absolutely perfect. The images continue to drift away. Some might try to return, but they move slowly now, like figures walking through deep snow, easily observed, but never demanding attention. You can watch them if you wish, or let them dissolve completely. Either way feels equally peaceful. Either way honors where you are right now, in this moment of complete acceptance. Feel how your breathing has slowed, how each inhale brings more than air, bringing renewal, bringing clarity, bringing a sense of coming home. Each exhale carries away what is no longer needed. Old tensions, outgrown perspectives, the weight of unprocessed experiences. All of it flows out with your breath. You are becoming lighter, not physically, but in spirit, free from the accumulated gravity of daily life, floating in a sea of your own potential, ready for whatever wants to emerge. The resonance moves through you now, not pushing or pulling, simply being present, like a master craftsman working quietly in his shop, repairing what needs repair, polishing what is already beautiful. This work continues whether you are aware of it or not, whether these words reach your ears or fade into background. The healing does not depend on understanding. It depends only on willingness. And you have shown that willingness simply by being here. Notice how quiet your inner world has become. Those voices that chatter constantly about what you should do, what you should think, what you should worry about. They have stepped back now, making space for something deeper. This silence is not empty. It is full of possibility, full of the wisdom that waits beneath words, full of the knowing that lives beyond logic. Rest in this spaciousness. Feel how your connection to yourself strengthens, not through effort, but through allowance, not through achievement, but through presence. You are remembering who you truly are, beneath all the roles and responsibilities, beneath all the expectations and assumptions. There is a core of pure being, stable and unshakable, calm and infinitely patient, connected to everything that matters, yet completely your own. This is your anchor, the part of you that never changes, even as circumstances shift around you, even as seasons of your life come and go. This steady center remains. The resonance touches this center now, activating its healing properties, reminding you of your own wholeness, of your own completeness, of your own inherent worthiness. You do not need to earn this state. You do not need to prove yourself worthy. It is yours simply because you exist, simply because you breathe, simply because you are part of this vast, interconnected web of life. Feel how you belong, not just to your family or community, but to the universe itself, to the rhythm of stars and planets, to the cycle of seasons, to the eternal dance of creation and rest. The images have faded almost completely now, replaced by a rich, comfortable darkness, not the darkness of absence, but the darkness of presence, thick and nourishing like velvet, warm and enveloping like a cocoon. In this darkness, there is nothing to see, but everything to feel, everything to experience, everything to receive. Open your awareness to this feeling space. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you rest, while you integrate, while you simply are. It flows through you like a gentle river, carrying away what no longer serves, bringing what is needed for your next steps, nourishing your roots, strengthening your foundation, preparing you for whatever grows next. You are safe here, completely and utterly safe, protected not by walls or barriers, but by the fundamental nature of existence itself, which supports all life, which nurtures all growth, which celebrates your unique expression. There is no rush to leave this place, no timer counting down, has relaxed its usual grip, allowing you to rest as long as you need. The peace you feel now is real, not dependent on external circumstances, not temporary or fragile. It comes from within. From that steady center you have rediscovered. This peace is always here, whenever you need it, whenever you want to return to this feeling. It will be waiting, patient and unwavering, like a favorite blanket, like a door that's always unlocked. You can find your way back anytime, through a single conscious breath, through a moment of intentional stillness, through the simple decision to let go. The path is always open. The resonance will recognize you, will welcome you back, will offer again what it offers now: complete restoration, deep integration, gentle expansion. Feel how your body responds to this peace, how your nervous system settles, how your heartbeat finds its natural rhythm, how even your blood flows more smoothly. All systems aligning with this state of grace. You are becoming medicine for yourself, the healer and the healed, the teacher and the student, the guide and the one being guided. All aspects of you working together. The images are gone now, replaced by pure sensation, pure presence, pure peace. There is nothing left to process, nothing left to figure out, just the simple fact of being held, being supported, being loved, not conditionally, not based on performance, but simply because you exist. This love flows through the resonance, through the darkness, through the silence, through every cell of your being, filling spaces you didn't know were empty. You are whole now, more whole than you have felt in a long time. Not because anything was broken, but because sometimes wholeness needs to be remembered, needs to be celebrated, needs to be fully integrated. The work continues even now, even as you rest, even as you simply are. Your body knows what to do. Your spirit knows the way forward. Trust this knowing. Honor this wisdom. Celebrate this connection to the source of all healing, to the wellspring of all peace, to the heart of your own being. When you are ready to return to the world of light and sound, of movement and activity, you will carry this peace with you. It will live in your cells, in your breath, in the way you move through your days. You will remember this feeling when challenges arise, when uncertainty visits, when the world feels too much. You will remember how to return, how to breathe into the peace, how to activate the resonance, how to step through the doorway into the darkness that holds you, into the silence that speaks truth. For now, just rest, just be, just allow. The work is done. The healing flows. The peace remains. Sleep now. Until we meet again in the quiet.